many fights have you lost? How many fights have you lost? How many fights have you lost? Hey, what you think you're gonna look like when you get your ass up and your ass and got knots all over your damn head?
The boxing world erupted after Floyd Mayweather Sr. took the stage at a press conference and delivered a blistering message aimed at Mike Tyson. He didn't just suggest a victory for his son. He outright guaranteed that Floyd would dominate Tyson, speaking with an intensity that made it clear this was personal. The room fell silent as Mayweather Sr. leaned into the microphone, eyes blazing, responding to a question about a potential Tyson exhibition. Observers described his tone as a mix of anger, boldness, and unwavering confidence. He reportedly declared that Tyson is overestimating the impact of his punching power against a fighter who has never been hurt in his professional career.
Oh, but get the hell out of here. How many fights have you lost? How many fights have you lost? How many fights have you lost?
Submission don't matter.
Mayweather Sr. didn't hold back, pointing out that Mike Tyson couldn't even handle Buster Douglas. So how could he hope to land anything on Floyd? The critique intensified as insiders reported that he went through Tyson's losses in detail. He recounted how Evander Holyfield outboxed him twice, how Lennox Lewis forced him to quit on the stool, and how Kevin McBride also gained the upper hand. The message was clear. Whenever Tyson faced a fighter with a solid game plan and real boxing skill, he was exposed. Mayweather Sr. concluded by praising his son as the greatest defensive strategist in boxing history.
Mike Tyson said it. You know why you said by his defense? You know why he's still here? Because defense.
Yeah.
You see these other crazy ass fighters fighting with their head, ain't fighting with their mind.
Right.
That's why you see them, their career is short. That's why he's still here and still going strong.
An eyewitness reported that Mayweather Sr. even rose from his seat to demonstrate Floyd's famous shoulder roll right at the table. He illustrated how Floyd can make punches miss by mere centimeters and then respond with flawless timing. According to sources, he added that Tyson can throw as many big punches as he wants, but hitting nothing doesn't win fights.
Well, that's what it is. And last but not least, your boy Mike Tyson, man.
Nothing to talk about no more. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the top fighter in all classes.
Mike Tyson wasn't disciplined enough to do what he had to do to become what my cousin Floyd is today. And that's all I'm gonna say.
So you're saying it's envy? It's envy.
It's very envy.
What else could it be?
Very envy.
It ain't nothing else, man. When them people had their time.
Observers in the room pulled out their phones to capture the demonstration, noting that every movement from Mayweather Sr. reflected decades of boxing expertise. The verbal critiques continued as well, with sources reporting that he questioned Tyson's mental sharpness, implying that years of accumulated punishment had taken a toll on his focus and decision-making.
There we go. You know what that is? He still got it. Right. He got it.
Mayweather Sr. pointed out that Tyson often references his past as if it just happened, yet he is nearing 60 and hasn't competed at an elite level in decades. He described the exhibition against Roy Jones Jr. as awkward to watch, with both men moving far slower than they did in their primes. What ignited social media attention even more, sources say, was Sr.'s critique of Tyson's recent training clips.
Hey, bro. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Mike.
Sources familiar with the situation report that Mayweather Sr. chuckled at clips of Tyson hitting pads, noting it appears impressive only because the pads don't fight back. He emphasized that looking sharp in training doesn't translate to success against a fighter of Floyd's caliber. Sr. likened it to shadowboxing. You can't lose against your own shadow, but facing a live, skilled opponent is an entirely different challenge.
You done lost 3 fights, and Floyd's gonna beat your ass, you're gonna lose 4. And he beat all the top fighters there is. And all them same fighters that he beat can beat Jordan.
Insiders report that Mayweather Sr. addressed the financial aspect of the potential matchup with a sharp perspective. He reportedly said that Tyson is the one who needs the fight more than Floyd, chasing one last major payday, while Floyd has the freedom to earn money however he chooses. According to sources, Sr. emphasized that Tyson should feel fortunate Floyd is even entertaining the idea, because no other fighter of Floyd's caliber would dedicate time to a nearly 60-year-old former champion. The focus on money carried weight, highlighting Floyd's unmatched financial independence.
And it's not like I'm hurting, but and the people is enjoying it. My team is enjoying it, and it's good to be able to travel to different places and train and shake hands with different people from all over.
According to sources, what added to the intensity was Mayweather Sr. commenting on Tyson's current voice and demeanor compared to his prime. Reportedly, he imitated Tyson's higher pitch tone, implying that all the tough talk doesn't reflect the reality of who Tyson is today. Witnesses said the impression was so cutting that even some of Floyd's own fans felt uneasy, with the room reacting in shock at the level of mockery. The discussion also turned to comparisons with Floyd's past opponents. Sr. went through names like Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya, and Shane Mosley, emphasizing that each of these fighters in their prime were younger, faster, and more skilled than Tyson is now. He questioned how Tyson could expect to compete when even elite versions of these opponents couldn't crack Floyd's defenses. Specific rounds were highlighted where Floyd adjusted mid-fight, showcasing his exceptional ring IQ and strategic mastery.
I beat more world champions than any fighter in history. I'm 50-0, but half of my fights was world title fights. If you're not betting on a game, it's not even fun to watch. When you're betting on it, you're on the edge of your seat. What these boxers do now, they're boxers.
Yeah.
They're boxers, I'm a box office.
Yeah.
There's a difference. These fighters, they get in the bag when they go over to Saudi Arabia. I'm not gonna lie. They're getting great money, not good money, great money. So, of course they want to see Floyd Mayweather in the exhibition. And you already know what the payday gonna be.
Mayweather Sr. didn't stop at critiquing Tyson's physical skills. Insiders report that he also questioned Mike's ring intelligence and strategic approach. He suggested that much of Tyson's career relied on fear and early knockouts, but when facing an opponent who isn't intimidated, that advantage disappears. Sr. referenced Evander Holyfield, who absorbed Tyson's best punches and mentally destabilized him, even provoking the infamous ear bite incident through relentless headbutts and psychological pressure. He also dismissed the idea that Terence Crawford could significantly improve Tyson's performance. Sources indicate Sr. labeled the training sessions as largely promotional, comparing them to placing a band-aid on a bullet wound. He emphasized that no coaching can change the reality of Tyson being 58 years old, especially against someone with Floyd's unmatched ring IQ. Sr. reportedly asked rhetorically what Crawford could possibly teach that Tyson's own training decades ago hadn't already instilled.
And for him to give me the respect that I always gave him, it was definitely dope, it was dope. I wasn't doing nothing, I was just chilling, training. And I got that phone call, and that was the light that sparked it all. Me sparring Tim Bradley, and then it's been up ever since.
Mayweather Sr. went into extreme detail about the fight plan. Sources report he outlined Floyd's strategy step by step. Used the jab to control distance, forced Tyson to chase him across the ring, let him exhaust energy on missed punches, and then systematically take control in the later rounds once Tyson's stamina fades. Insiders say Sr. suggested Floyd might even pace the middle rounds for showmanship, saving full intensity for the championship rounds to make a clear statement. The topic of size differences came up sharply. Sr. reportedly noted that Floyd has defeated junior middleweights who were naturally bigger, making the idea that Tyson's weight gives him an edge seem absurd. He cited Floyd's fight with Canelo Alvarez, pointing out that even though Canelo was younger, stronger, and highly skilled, Floyd dominated all 12 rounds, making the outcome look effortless. The official scorecards from that bout were mentioned as validation for Sr.'s claims.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Mayweather Sr. reportedly tackled the whole power puncher angle directly. Witnesses say he pointed out that Floyd has gone up against numerous knockout specialists: Shane Mosley, who had floored Antonio Margarito; Marcos Maidana, known for overwhelming opponents and whom Floyd faced twice; and Miguel Cotto, a dominant welterweight force. According to those present, Sr. emphasized that despite their power, none of these fighters ever landed a clean, fight-ending shot. He specifically referenced the Mosley bout, noting that while Shane connected with a significant right in the second round that briefly shook Floyd, he immediately recovered and made precise adjustments, completely neutralizing Mosley's attacks for the remaining 10 rounds.
Just like that. You don't find people that just like that. Somebody got to be in the background. He the best ever, yes.
As his father, how did that make you feel?
Huh?
As his father, how did that make you feel knowing,
There it is. I'm done. Well, if you want to read them off, read them off. Because this is Floyd Mayweather Sr., the main man behind it.
Mayweather Sr. also weighed in on the exhibition rules, and his comments were unflinching. According to witnesses, he suggested that Mike Tyson's camp would likely push for headgear, oversized gloves, shorter rounds, and a referee who stops action quickly, knowing that Mike could not withstand a full, competitive fight. Sr. reportedly added that even if Floyd fought with heavier gloves, he would still dominate each round. He reminded the room that Floyd used to spar with heavyweights for fun, and consistently made them look unskilled. Sr. didn't stop there. He addressed Mike's fan base as well. Sources say he claimed many of Tyson's supporters are trapped in nostalgia, unable to accept that their idol is now older, slower, and past his prime. He highlighted that fans remember Mike from the 1980s, when he overwhelmed fighters like Trevor Berbick and Michael Spinks. But that version of Tyson is gone for good. You can't bring back youth or speed no matter the training or supplements, he reportedly said. Age differences became a central point in his argument. Those present indicated that Sr. stressed Floyd is nearly 10 years younger than Mike, a massive gap when discussing fighters in their late 40s versus late 50s. He noted that this decade often marks the line between being competitive and being completely past it, citing other fighters who attempted comebacks in their 50s and suffered humiliating defeats.
Head movement that he had in his youth. First of all, that's an energy-burning style. At 58 years old, you're not pulling that style off. Tyson didn't even have that style in his mid-30s when he was almost at retirement age. He was already not moving his head like that. So, I don't know, man. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't know exactly what to think of it.
Mayweather Sr. reportedly addressed Mike Tyson's conditioning, noting that even in his prime, Tyson often tired after 4 or 5 rounds of heavy action. He questioned how anyone expects a 58-year-old Mike to suddenly have better stamina than he did 3 decades ago. According to sources present, Sr. predicted a one-sided outcome. Floyd would take every round on all 3 judges' scorecards. Mike would connect with fewer than 10 clean punches total. And the fight would be so lopsided that people would question why it was sanctioned at all. CompuBox stats, he said, would be humiliating. Something like 200 punches landed for Floyd versus maybe 15 for Mike. Sr. reportedly highlighted long-standing vulnerabilities in Tyson's game. Struggles against taller opponents with reach, difficulty handling fighters who could control the clinch, and defensive gaps when facing effective jabs. Floyd, he noted, has the ideal skill set to exploit each of these weaknesses. He maintains reach advantages, excels in the clinch, and possesses an exceptional jab. Insiders say Sr. also criticized Mike's corner and trainers, suggesting that anyone claiming this fight is winnable is either being paid to lie or simply lacks high-level boxing understanding. He emphasized that a responsible trainer would warn Tyson that this matchup is a risk to his legacy, and that exhibition bouts against fighters his own age would be far safer. Watching Mike train with Terrence Crawford, Sr. reportedly said, is like preparing for a fight already destined to fail. The referee factor was also addressed. Sr. reportedly explained that exhibition rules, which usually limit intervention, would further benefit Floyd. Without constant stoppages, Floyd could frustrate Mike into mistakes. Much like the famous Holyfield ear-biting incident demonstrated Mike's difficulty managing his composure under pressure. Sr. provided historical context, walking through examples of defensive geniuses overcoming power punchers, fighters like Willie Pep, Pernell Whitaker, and Floyd himself. His point, raw power is useless without precision and defensive mastery, and Tyson has never faced an opponent with Floyd's skill. The final message, according to sources, was aimed directly at Mike. Sr. reportedly told him to stop promoting the illusion of competitiveness and admit he's relying on Floyd's name for a payday. He said the boxing world already knows the ending. Floyd would dominate effortlessly while Mike struggles to land meaningful shots. Legacy protection was another key point. Sr. allegedly warned that stepping into the ring with Floyd risks tarnishing Tyson's legendary status. People would remember such a defeat as a defining moment, compounding the losses that already exist on his record. His advice: retire while undefeated and protect the legacy instead of chasing one last paycheck. At the end of the press conference, Sr. stood up and delivered a final line that reportedly had the room erupting. He stated that this would not be a fight. It would be a boxing lesson Tyson should have learned 30 years ago when facing truly skilled opponents. Attendees described the moment as a genuine mic drop, with palpable tension in the air as Sr. walked away. For the latest news, highlights, events, and action from the boxing world, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to catch all future updates. Until next time, peace.